stadium, and the next event is the 200 metres, half a lap of the track. And I'm sure there's going to be plenty of support for these 8 athletes. Well, let's take a check on the lineup then, and it really is a strong field in this event. Well, the crowd are doing their bits, plenty in to try and encourage success for this athlete. 8 athletes, 1 goal. This is for the Olympic title. And the men's 200-metre finals underway. Trailing at this stage and needs to start moving through the field. Very close to the front as we approach the midway point. Very tight between these. The leader is USA. Driving towards the line in the 200. Jamaica finish with gold. Second place in silver goes to Denmark. And bronze for the United States. He deserves all the accolades and all the credit the crowd are giving him right now. Take a bow, pump of the fist in celebration, and quite rightly he gets the accolades of the crowd. The Aquatic Centre here in Stratford. This is the gateway to the Olympic Park, built specifically for these games. Hungary were the first winners of this event in 1896. Since then, though, there's been success for the USA, Australia, Germany, Russia. Silence in the venue. We're off and we're underway in the women's 100 metres freestyle final. Into their stroke now as they emerge from the water. The early glimpses of the leaders as now they emerge from the water. Strong arms and strong legs. This is where the power training will make the big difference as we approach the turn at 50 metres. "25 metres to go. We're into the final 10 metres. A hero will be born as they touch down. Gold for Canada. Second place and a silver medal for Team USA. The bronze will go to Australia. Big atmosphere, and this really should bring the best out of these athletes.
The next event is the final of the men's javelin.
Javelin's long been the domain of the Scandinavian countries, and that's been the case in recent years as Norway are the reigning champions. The 90s were dominated by the Czech Republic and the 80s by Finland. Well, here we go in the first round of the javelin. This stadium eager to see what this athlete's got. Well, that's a good trajectory heading towards the 70-metre mark as it lands. To produce your best ever performance at the Olympic Games, that's exactly what these athletes train for. And look at the delight on his face.
The athlete from Ireland.
Win just at his back. Well, this is a long throw, a really long throw, and this athlete looks in great shape. Always great to have a record, and the latest being an Olympic record. Let's have a look at the scoreboard after that round, and it makes good reading. First place.
Next up, the competitor representing Ireland.
2 throws gone, now on to the 3rd attempt. That was good from the athlete from Ireland, a decent throw. Well, that's the end of the round, and comfortably in the lead here. It really has been an impressive performance. Starts the run now. That's good. That's really good. This is excellent. Well, that was very good. Well done to the athlete from Ireland. Well done.
0 meters.
Great stadium.
Next up,
Will soon crown an Olympic champion.
Ireland.
Here we go again then in round 5 of the javelin. Well, that's good technique, a good throw as well.
With a distance of
Well, after that round, this athlete, much to the crowd's delight, is in the lead. Sixth and final round then for this athlete. Really good technical performance that. What a performance. That's an Olympic gold. The scoreboard shows a new Olympic record, and this athlete now has rewritten the history books. Let's take a check on the replay. The London 2012 Aquatic Centre, a state-of-the-art building made specifically for this Games. In the 19th century, gymnasts performed over water in an exercise that was called fancy diving. This led to the development of modern-day diving. Well, this shouldn't cause too many problems. Good stuff, very good stuff. Let's take a look at the replay. Good degree of difficulty and well executed. Let's take a check of the leaderboard at the end of the first round. Well, this is the moment where the divers have a chance to take destiny back into their own hands. It's a real key to pick a tough dive, but one that certainly is achievable. Well, the crowd know that she's bang on form here. Here's the replay of that. Let's see how they rated it. Halfway through then, and the scoreboard is a welcome sight for this athlete, proudly sitting on top of the leaderboard. Well, this is a tough choice. How to improve on that last dive. There are plenty of options. Well, that's all right, that's not bad. Certainly will put this athlete in the mix. Well, here's the replay. Well, how do the judges rate this performance? Let's have a look at the scoreboard then after 3 rounds. So many options to go for. Well, this is ambitious. That's an amazing dive by Slovakia, well done. Here's the replay. I'm sure the scores will flatter this athlete. Well, here's the scoreboard at the end of that round, and it shows first place. Done really well so far. One final attempt to really nail this one. It's not bad, but it's not great either. Let's check on the replay. Well, I'm fairly sure that attempt won't bring this athlete right back into the top echelon, but it's now down to the judges. An average dive for me, though. The Royal Artillery Barracks. This venue is just about perfect with its military history for this event. The skeet is one of the toughest shooting events around. It's been in the game since 1968, and since then has been an ever-present. Oh! That's one. Good shooting. This is the double. Oh! Gets the first. Gets the second. 3 locked in, loaded, and ready. Good shooting.
Yeah, from Switzerland.
Oh! Bit previous with that shot. Up next, the double. for two. Technique absolutely perfect. Well, let's take a check on the scoreboard, and there's good news. Lying in first place. Orange dust, and that one's a hit. Next up, it's the double. High house first. Well, he's at the double there. Heavy scoring today, plenty of targets hit. Let's have a look at the tables after 3 stations. He hit the high house there. 6 big targets to aim for here. This is station number 4. Takes a bird down there. What can he do on this double? Picks them both off. That's a brace. This is the double. Amazing stuff. Brilliant. Simply brilliant. Terrific shooting here.
Next up, competitor representing Switzerland.
Well, he draws a blank there. Looking for the double. Lower house first. This is station 5. Beautiful shooting. Excellent stuff. What a performance. Well, that's the end of the round, and this is the reality of the situation. A magnificent performance and a huge, huge lead. Well, missed out with that last shot. This is the double. Low house first. That's 2. Totally locked in on the targets.
Representing Switzerland.
Well, not bad. A wonderful performance so far, and the results on the scoreboard are just as electrifying. It is a terrific, terrific lead that this athlete takes from here. Good finish on the single, the crowd like that. Final station then must be good. Can he get 2 out of 2? Hits it! Well, racking up the birds like they're going out of fashion. Well, the crowd respond to the new Olympic...